fresh water supply, both for consumption and sanitation, are among the most critical needs of modern life. This service exists due to a branch network of pipes, pumps and reservoirs, which starts from the water source and ends at each home tap. Equipment failure, mistakes and even malicious human actions may disturb the continuity of this service. When a contaminant is introduced into the water, it may spread rapidly and endanger humans and equipment, long before it is noticed by the manual or SCADA monitoring systems. Contaminated water may cause illness, long-term adverse health effects on humans, such as intestinal diseases, and even death. Lack of a continuous water supply may create social disorder and panic, which could have an adverse economic impact. In response to this problem, Decision Makers has developed the Mindset-Detector, an early detection, senses-agnostic system based on machine learning technology. Designed to detect abnormal events in water systems efficiently, rapidly and at a reasonable cost. So, how does it work? Very simple. Mindset-Detector is constructed of logical components called detectors. A detector is an algorithm, which is trained to detect a specific abnormality in data. There are several types of detectors. Some detectors are simple, such as adaptive thresholds, which trigger an alarm if a measurement is irregular. Other detectors are more complex and use proprietary algorithms. All detectors are configurable by the user. The full set of detectors covers a wide variety of abnormalities that may be found in water measurements. You may ask, how are abnormal events detected? Abnormality detection in water is much like detecting credit card fraud. When a credit card is stolen or duplicated, the unauthorized user uses the card in a different way than the original card owner. Similarly, Mindset-Detector learns the normal behavior of each monitoring station over time. For water quality measurements, contamination and equipment failure are rare. As a result, water measurement deviations from the perceived norm may be identified by the proper detector. The gap between the detector's thresholds and regulation limits gives the water utility the option to react ahead of time. If the alarm is triggered when the measurements are still far from the regulation limit, pending problems may be handled before a crisis emerges. Changes in flow regimes and pressure are known to have short-term effects on quality measurements. Therefore, Mindset-Detector will accommodate the alert thresholds accordingly, to minimize false alarms. Another example is a sharp change in sensor measurements. Changes that don't match the physical, chemical or historical behavior of this sensor will trigger an event, even if values are below the regulation limit. Even after the detector has learned the station's behavior, it continues to improve and learn more, due to the user classification. Classified scenarios help operators by providing them with information about similar events. This, in turn, shortens reaction times. New events can be automatically classified by the system, based on prior knowledge. In both cases, a significant amount of time can be saved, and major problems can be prevented. The EDS has a learning mechanism based on a reward method, meant to ensure the detector's reliability. A detector that generates too many false alarms is marked as an unreliable detector and should be recalibrated. A detector that raises alarms when required, is considered more reliable over time, and its alarms gradually receive a higher priority. Another unique tool implemented by the Mindset-Detector is the spatial model tool. The spatial model correlates measurements among different stations and finds abnormalities. These abnormalities are identified when the measurement in a station deviates from the expected value computed, according to the water quality at the origin station. The spatial model uses similarity between noise patterns, to estimate the amount of time it takes for a drop of water to travel from station A to station B. Based on this traveling time, source and target water properties can be compared. Decision Makers has developed a modular plan, suitable for all water utilities. Many water utilities are small organizations, with neither the desire nor the resources to make a large investment in IT equipment. Therefore, we designed the Mindset-Detector as a flexible service, that can either be located on a cloud server or a physical server, affordable even for a water utility that owns only a few monitoring stations. Our plan does not require an upfront investment, and payment is made on a monthly basis, based on the number of actual running models. We provide guidance and calibration of the events detection models, until the client feels comfortable enough to handle all of the above independently. Mindset-Detector has been tested during an EU-funded project named Safe Water. Most of the project participants chose to continue using it after the project has ended. Mindset-Detector is currently installed at several sites. Some installations are in large cities with a population of close to 1 million residents. Other installations are in very small towns. The adoption of the Mindset-Detector has enabled these sites to detect and monitor abnormal events in the systems, allowing them to respond quickly and efficiently prevent accidents before they turn into disasters. Nobody in the industry takes water safety for granted. Water utilities are therefore required to implement the most advanced available technology in order to secure their water supply conditions. The results and outcomes of using the Mindset-Detector are certain to have a positive impact on the safety of your drinking water, both today and in the future.